Namaskar. Welcome to Indian Classical Music Raag series. Today, let's take a look at Puriya Marwa Sohni connection. If you're not very familiar with these rags, you can first watch the introduction videos of these rags on indianclassicalmusic.com. Puriya, Marwa and Sohni are like triplets born to the same parents. Just like triplets, their features may be similar, but their nature is extremely different. Puriya, Marwa and Sohni are all from the Marwa Thaat. They have the same notes in Aro and Avro. All are of Shadav Jati and Pa being excluded or Varjit. The major difference is in their Vadi and Samvadi and their personalities. I'll play the three rags one by one and we can dissect each one to appreciate the differences. Let's start with Marwa. Marwa's Vadi and Samvadi are Komal Re and Dha. As a side note, Marwa is one of the few exceptions having no Shadaj Pancham or Shadaj Madhyam Samvad between its Vadi and Samvadi. What I mean by that is, the Vadi and Samvadi of almost all rags are at the same distance as Sama or Sapa, which is a 4-note distance or a 5-note distance. Marwa's Vadi and Samvadi does not follow this rule. Since Komal Re is in the Vadi, Marwa is a Poorvang-pradhan rag and it is absolutely mesmerizing to hear Marwa at dusk. Did you also see how long I took to show the Sa and the feeling of restlessness before touching the Sa? Now let's move on to Rag Puriya. Look out for the use of Ga and Ni since they are the Vadi and Samvadi. And secondly, look out for the same style of avoiding the Sa until you cannot bear it anymore. Puriya. is also Poorvang-pradhan, and the Raag is elaborated more on the lower octave. But you still can go up to the higher octave also with a little less elaboration. Mood wise, both Puriya and Marwa are very serious rags. But the use of Ga and Ni is what makes Puriya sound quite distinct from Marwa. The Vadi and Samvadi is what makes it distinct from one another. Finally, let's move on to Sohni. The first thing you must have noticed is that I started really high, which says Sohni is an uttaraang-Vadi raag with Vadi-Dha and Samvadi as Ga. Another difference is Sohni is more chanchal and quick in its movement, in its phrases. And if you noticed, I did not avoid the sa like I did in Marwa and Puriya. Some people consider Puriya to be a dusk time rag and Sohni to be a dawn time rag. But my Guruji used to say they both are late night rags because of the mood they express. So Puriya should be in the second prahar of the night and Sohni is in the early part of the fourth prahar of the night. Thank you. Namaskar.